Hello everybody, this is Sonia. Welcome to my channel. I'm in Australia. Today is cool. It's supposed to be going to rain, hasn't done yet. I'm going to do some work on this piece here because I feel like I need to. Oh dear, I've just broke all myself here. Sorry about this. Goodness, I didn't realise I'd done that. I've been looking for something, and when you start looking for something, things are going all over the place. You get yourself into a mess, don't you? Yeah, so I broke all my fingernail off here. It's alright. Nobody panic, I'm okay. I'm alright. Now, I have a couple of things here that I want to put on this next, and then I'm going to do some more embroidery on it. I'm going to put these on here. I think they look really nice. This is sort of a piece that it's, I don't know what you call it. Oops, I don't know what sort of style you would call it. It's got a kind of vintage, isn't it? But I don't know, boho. It's nice. I like it. I'm going to try and stick with these colours that I've got here so far, and just try and make it like this because I think it looks really, really good. I'm coming back from time to time to do some work on these things because they're got to be finished. So I'm just doing a bit different each time, or or sometimes the same. It just depends what sort of day I'm having, what I get up to. I went out yesterday and did a bit of shopping. Bought myself some Mother's Day goodies. I can show you those after I get them for Mother's Day. I've done some thrifting, but I don't think I need to do a video on stuff like that at this time. I don't know whether I'm just not feeling like doing that at all or what. I buy the same goodies, you know. You know what I get. I know you won't probably see it, but one day I might do one and put a bit of stuff in it that I've bought. I don't know whether I want to put that through there or not because it's got that mauve. I'm doing it with this mauve piece of cotton. And I have actually got it on a bead needle, which is really cool because it's pretty thick, but the bead needle's got a good eye in it, see? Right, now I'm going to do this, put this one down here because I think they look awesome. Of course, I'm itchy again as usual. Every time I turn the camera on, everything itches. Does it to me too when I go to bed? I don't know whether it's just something that just feels like annoying me or what. I found some flat buttons. I bought those yesterday in with a few bigger ones with the shanks on the back, but I wanted those sort to put on here. I really like them. They're really pretty, so I want to put them on here too. Because I've got so many pieces I'm working on, I do look about for a lot of different sorts of things to put on here. Okay, don't you fall down. I've emptied a few boxes today, but I haven't done a very good job at tidying. Don't worry about that. I haven't tidied. I've just emptied a few things because I tried to put them into more like containers. So I've got, oh dear. I suppose that's not going through because I'm putting this on with a bead needle. That was a bit silly, wasn't it? And that's why it's not taking that through. I might have to take that off there. Take it off your bead needle and put a proper needle on it, so you can make a hole, put thread through, because that's what you need to do. I've been searching for some butterflies because I wanted a butterfly. And I couldn't find them, so everything's messy. I tried to make a space here on the table. I know you know what it's like. You know, who wants to clean? Who wants to tidy up when you can sew? You know, who wants to do that? But then, see, I tidy up, and while I'm doing that, I find things, and then I can't help myself. I've got to start fiddling around with it. I've bought a lot of little crochet threads yesterday for 50 cents a reel, and that's not bad because there's a fair bit on them. I wound some onto the cards because I want to put them in a box, and they're all size 8, which is really good because that's what you want. Now that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? You like that? Hope it's not too far away. I suppose if I bring you in close, you can't see the whole thing though, see? Anyway, but you can probably see what I'm working on, so we'll just leave it there for a minute. And if you don't mind just waiting 1 second, I've just got to file this because it's getting caught on all the fabric. Won't be a minute. I'm vigorously going through here doing these, looking about and chucking things over and what have you. I do have a fair bit of stuff that I've been buying actually because I got a bit more Temu stuff. I don't think I put a video up on that either. Sure I didn't. But anyway, so we got those two there. Right, now I want to put a bow on it. I think it'll look really cool with a bow somewhere, so I need a bow. And I don't know what I'm going to make it attached to. Maybe I just should leave it like that. Now this is the way it's going because this dragonfly is going up that way, okay? And I've got to put some beads on this here line that I did. I sewed that on. That was off something that I was pulling apart, piece of jewellery that I was pulling apart. And this has got a few bits of thread on it. I'm going to just cut these off. It goes this way. I'm going to put it here and then we can adapt something around it to make it how we want it to be. And I've got a really nice colour. It goes over the same colour in the centre to fasten it on. Bow on here. Here we go. Right. And if I don't go and put some I need some fray stop on this thing. I don't know why I don't do that. I really don't. Because it's going to end up in and every one I put up the top of these, when I put a piece like this in, always goes skew whiff on me. Every time I do that, it's the other one's doing exactly the same thing. But when I turn them down, they work all right. Look, that's going to work all right when I turn it over, isn't it? But it has this kicky out thing that's going on with it. But anyway, so now I'm going to put these buttons on here because I really want to. I have this little bead and it looks like it's got a little wire around it. Well, it has, like it's got wire in it, and that is really cool. So I want to do another cluster somewhere, but I don't know if I want to use, I might want to use these as a decoration maybe, down along that. That'll look good. And I've got a little, oh, that ball can go in that cluster of things, can't it? And then I've got a couple more here that I could use for another one. Well, I can sit these on an angle and they'll look good, won't they? Like that. I would like a bit of tealy blue cotton. Have I got any of that about? This is not really this is not right, it's too dark. I don't think I have. Tealy blue cotton. Ow. I might have in here. Excuse me, I'll just get under there. This is not actually tealy blue, but it's a nice one. So I got all these here, not that, but all those along there and that, and I've wound a few, not many. So I've got those so they're sitting in there till I can finish putting them in the other. Until I wind them. I could use this colour because this will look good on that there. It's nice. Okay. Put the buttons on. This was one of them that I bought. 50 cents, and there's still heaps more on the reel, and I got all that. I mean, that's a really good buy, because those reels of things are expensive. I think this is it here too, more. It looks like it's variegated some of it, but maybe not. It might be just a shadow on it. Anyway. Oh gee, there was lots of people up the street yesterday. Oh goodness, they're everywhere. Jerry didn't warn me that it was pension. People were getting their pensions and going out there buying their stuff, you know. It's just, oh dear, it was hard. It was really hard. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I think I'm going to just sew it on like a button. Put it as a cross in the centre, I think. Cross it over. Put this through there. I hope. Yeah, it only just fit, but it works. It did fit. And then that through there like that. There. On. How far away do we not need that? Okay. I'll eyeball that there. I think that's about right. I do love this piece of fabric. It's beautiful. I do love all sorts of fabric. Yes. Seemed to have an awful lot of trouble getting some with some flowers on it though. It was really weird. Floral stuff, you know. What happened about that? I suppose that's far enough down I can put something else down the bottom. I do like these, they're really nice, aren't they? They were in a bag with some bigger ones, and there was some of these, not all of them, but some of those like that. And I think that's what that was them. And they were $1, but I thought, well, gee, I can't buy any unless I go and buy them up at the town, and I don't know if I can get these gold flat ones that I wanted, and they're really about $4 or something, aren't they? $4 or $5. So I think that's a good bargain, that one, really, and especially if you get what you want. It is. It's a bargain if you get what you're after. I'm going to go back up here, and I'm just going to fasten it over the top of these, just for, I don't know, so it just doesn't pull on something. Just fasten it over there. Very good. I got fluff everywhere. I've got a clean roller over there underneath all this stuff. Okay, so that looks nice. Coming along pretty, isn't it pretty? Alright, now, what do we say? What will we think now? I'm going to do something along this piece, because I haven't done stitches along there yet. And, no, I don't want that one. Definitely not. How about this dark one? You can bet I'm going to get myself caught up in some ribbon of some sort round here. How about that? Yes, it doesn't matter. I'll put this on here, and then I'll do should I put some gold along that? Or a bit of trim of some sort? What about that? Yeah, well, that's going to be hard for me to find at this stage, because I haven't even thought about that. About putting trim on it. Okay. And that's a bit that completely changes everything, doesn't it? That wouldn't work. Too big. That's one. Big back one. That's a bit wide, that is. You should see what I'm doing. I'm really naughty. I'm digging at something that's down underneath about 4 or 5 under 4 or 5 boxes, and if it all falls down and I go crook, it's my own fault, isn't it, for doing it? Oh dear, now I've just woke my arm up. Jeremy had to put some Voltaren and stuff on it this morning because, gee, it was bad. Oh dear, that's nice, isn't it? Gee, that's jazzy. I've got red on here, haven't I? Oh, maybe that needs to come down here to get this bit a bit more difference, you know? Put some difference on that piece. I think I might do that with this bit. Yeah, so I just moved my arm. Because, oh dear, it's giving me the hard time. I'm never going to be better. Isn't that horrible? That's the worst thing ever, to know that. Because that's not good. I feel. Anyway, never mind. I'm gonna persevere. I'll persevere with that. Now I need what I found. This is going to look really good on one of my beaded pieces, isn't it? I'm putting it up there with me beaded pieces are. Now I want a piece of thread. Fasten that down. Gold, burgundy, red. What one will we pick? I'm going to sneak this red bit in there without getting it all over the place, I hope. Yeah, so, it's not good. Anyway, well, yesterday I went out in the scooter and I suppose driving that too is making it a bit hard, but it's the weather for some reason too, as well as because... Anyway, I've got osteoarthritis, but I don't think that's what's making this pain because I've had it in my knees and that for years and it's never been this bad. So, it must be the torn thing. Broken, it's broken. It's not just torn, it's broken. I couldn't believe that man just stood there and told me there was nothing they could do about it. It was really horrible. Because there isn't. They can't put it back together. Unless I have a big operation, and they wouldn't do that for me because of my size and my age anyway, which is a bit harsh. Never mind, I wouldn't have let them touch me. I don't know how I did it. Got no idea how I did it, and now I find that I'm getting to do less and less all the time. But you know what, I'm terribly sorry for carrying on like this, but I don't know, I'll tell you about myself anyway. So you can turn it off if you don't want to hear. If you don't want to hear me, you can turn it off. Okay, come on now. Don't muck me about here. Come on, turn it, get out of the way. I'm going to be still sewing. I will still sew. It doesn't matter. It seems like when I'm in here it's not as bad, and it wasn't till I just did something or I moved something. I have to keep it next to my side all the time, and I can only just bring it out in front of me this far, but that's okay because that's all I need to sew. I did do some winding this morning too. Maybe I shouldn't have done that either. That's a bit harsh, isn't it? You can't wind. I remember years ago when I used to do a lot of knitting and crocheting, I was always getting really bad pains in my chest. And they discovered it was because it was from that. Knitting was giving me bad chest pain because it was on my muscles or my, whatever was. Anyway, I'm really lucky that I'm still here and I've got people. I am. There's people a bit worse off than me. I'm so sorry for being miserable today. I'm not really. It stopped hurting now, so it's good. When I say it's in pain, it is the worst ever pain you could ever imagine. It really is. It's just awful. Probably up there with the labour, pain. On that scale, easy. Oh dear. Although some people go through labour and they don't feel much. Yeah, these young girls, sometimes they go into labour and the next thing you know, they're about an hour or so later, there's a baby. And, well, there you go. Most of my children took a fair while, 12 hours more. Probably Ellie didn't. Ellie's wasn't that long. Peggy was, forever. Forever. So did Richard. I thought I'd be better off somewhere else than doing that. That was terrible. I never ever said to anybody after that that labour was not a hard thing. I told them the truth. Why not? You scare the poor people. Because when I was in there, when I had Peggy, this young girl, she was 18, and she was next in the bed next to me, and she came out and she said to me, "That was the worst thing that any could happen to a person," she said to me. Poor thing, poor little thing. And actually, she did have a few more children afterwards, which is, what we do, don't we? I felt bad for her, but... And they're all going around, "Oh, there's a lady in here, only in her 30s, she's having a baby. There's a lady in, all these young girls." And I thought, that's me, because I was 33 when Peg was born, and 40 when I had Ellie. And that's okay, because we can, can't we? My nana was 50 when she had her youngest child, and she'd had 15 before him. So there you go. You never know, do you? The girls were stunned that there was this old lady. They thought I was an old lady. Having a baby. People were a lot older than that still do now too these days. It's really weird. I don't know. Never mind. It's the way the world is. I think my youngest daughter would have liked me to have her a bit earlier because all her friends' mothers were only young. I don't know, what are you going to do? And I was an old lady. Anyway, never mind. Okay, now that looks really scrumptious, doesn't it? Okay, now I'm going to definitely put on the heading of this that there's a lot of talking going on. A lot of chatting. Right, so we've put that on there looks really nice. I still didn't put it as a stitch on that. I want to put some beads on too and do something with these here bits. I've got some, I have this piece, this needle, it's a bit bent. It's in a bad way really. I'm going to try to find another one, hey? Here's better, oh no, still bent too. They get like that because I really put a bit of pressure on them sometimes. I only want the ones with the big eye in them though. This one here's got a big eye in it. I might try it. The only thing is when you're coming through from the back and you're trying to find where to go, it proves really hard when your needle's going sideways like that. It makes it a bit difficult. Now I had some beads here a while ago that I wanted to put on here. I think I showed you these the other day, don't know. I think I might have done. The ones I got from Temu. And there's others that I'll put in here. Oh, look at them blue ones, but there's not blue on this. I've got these really bronzy looking ones. And I got something green. Okay. That's not green, it's orange. Oh, there's blue. What are you doing? I don't know. I'm sure I don't know today, do I? They're good. I'll throw a few more of them on somewhere. I might have to find a different pot of stuff. I want to put some up along here. And these will look good. Just don't know which way I want to put them with that. They're a bronze colour, aren't they? How about with a sequin underneath it? They look good with the sequin. Maybe I'll go over to this green bit here and put a sequence over here, because I'm not sure I want to put that colour on that one. It looked good on this one though. There we go. Okay, and I'll get some sequins here. Oh goodness me, I don't know where to put anything. Of course not. I've got stuff all over the place. Okay. I do love these. I do love these sequins. I just do love these sequins. A bit of thread, and I'll make that a green piece, I suppose. It'll look okay underneath. It's a bit different green, isn't it? Well, what am I going to do? Am I going to do that? I'll do the yellow one because it's the sequences are going to be sort of that colour, maybe yellow, orange, something, some such one. Okay, thread this through here. We can see what we're doing. Good. Supposed to be getting Ellie's little baby Margot's cot today. I bought her a high chair and it came the other day, and I thought it was a cot because I haven't opened them yet. The other one's supposed to be coming today, so I hope it does, because I ordered it before, so I don't know what's going on. But anyway, same place too I got them from. I suppose they're different ways of dispatching them, I don't know. Righto, now, how would I put this on here? I think I might do it in this part. So that's going to be my seam there. Righto, there's your seam there. So you can start here with the sequence, put a sequin on that, and put that on the top of it. So, what about this one here? Can you see that very good? Should be able to. There's a big pile of them here now. Oh, they're all stuck together. That'd be good on what I'm working on, wouldn't it? That other piece. Where's the hole? There isn't one. Put it through and make a hole. No. A bead. I suppose you can't expect them all to be grand, but you know, you want some to work all right. Some perhaps they've got holes and some haven't, and I suppose that's something that they can't be helped when they're making them with the big machinery that cuts them out, eh? Whatever sort of factory things they do with machines cut them out. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm putting a sequin and then a bead, and then you're going back through. And when you use these, because they're like a little cup, see? And you got to go from the back so the cup part's up, you know, the dindy bit, whatever. Then you put a bead on, then you go back in through the sequence. Okay, and that gives you that then. Or you get it tangled up a bit like I do, whatever. But don't stress, it'll work out. It will work out. You just move it over a bit and stuff like that, it'll work out. I'd hate for these to fall over and get spilt. Oh dear, that'd be dreadful, wouldn't it? It'd be really the worst, one of the worst things that could happen. Come on, come through there. Takes a little bit of doing, but it's really worth it, and it's very calming. It looks nice and calming to do. Putting the little beads on, making a pretty thing. Start putting some things together. We were going to do the room today because it was going to rain, you know, and therefore Jeremy wouldn't have been able to do any of his outside work. But it isn't raining, so we're not doing the room, and that's all right with me. I don't mind. I can do it when it rains, which is supposed to be tomorrow now. Yeah, looks a bit overcast out there now. Because he's been up the back doing the mowing the lawn up the back and doing the wilderness area, he calls it that, because up the back there's trees where he's got lots of stuff. Trees and I don't know if I think he's got peach trees and he's got ordinary trees. I mean, we planted a tree when our youngest daughter was born. We had one for our oldest one too, but it died a long time ago because it wasn't a very good tree. And they stopped giving them trees for babies. They used to give every baby a tree. You plant your tree. Ellie's is up there and it's 28 years old, nearly 29. And it is a winter in summer sort of thing or something. It has this nice fluffy flower on it. Beautiful bark too on it. Sometimes a bit of it, part of it had died off a little bit, and I was a bit worried because I didn't want to lose it. I think Ellie was getting a tree for Margot because she was going to go and buy her own, you know, go and buy one herself, because I don't know why they still don't give them to them. Might be in different places, you know, different towns might have different ideas. Come on. I'm going to show you about it. I'm going to show you a bit of embroidery, doing beaded stitching, you know. So you actually stitch with your beads, make the stitches. I have got a bag here that I did a long time ago. It's all covered in that. I thought I found it this morning, but I didn't. Because you just do your stitches, and as you go on, you've got all beads on them. And it's really cool. Oh, no. So I'm going to wrap that round there. So this is pretty fancy, making your own sort of braid, like a bit of braid as it's going, and it look good. Some people might like it, and some maybe not. We're all different. I like a lot of different styles of work, as you would know. It's all interesting to me. And I like me costume jewellery. Look, why not? Make me pretty. I wear me good ones when I go out. I wear this too, but I don't know. I just like to have a bit of costume jewellery on. It doesn't cost me much money. Actually, they're not very bad quality either, because they're not tarnishing or anything. I've had them for a while. I don't know, colour might be going off the back of there a bit, that one. This one's been alright. Okay. I got them from Temu for $1 each. I used to buy a fair few of them from Can Assist, but she always wants $5 or more for each one, because when I found I could find them for $1 on Can Assist, not Can Assist, on Temu, I thought, oh, I might go and buy new ones for that, and they'll fit me, because these are a bit big that I got on here. Not for that finger, but put on that, and you can buy whatever size you want, see? So I'm a bit of a fan of that Temu, which is I'm going to put another parcel on. Why not? I mean, if I went up the street, I'd probably spend it on something up there, so what's the difference? I bought myself some things yesterday. Jeremy's going to wrap them up, so I didn't, because he likes me to go and get me stuff. And I'll show you what I got for me Mother's Day, because he likes to buy me a Mother's Day present. Because I'm the mother of his children, I don't have a card or anything from the girls as yet. I thought I'd just, you never know, Mum hasn't been, I don't know, Ellie's not really good at this sort of thing. She's not very good at sending me what's her name? And plus she's got the baby. They live 20 minutes away from a post office, but, I'm sure she goes to town more than once a week anyway. Never mind. She'll probably forget me. It doesn't matter. It's her Mother's Day. It's her first Mother's Day, and that's really exciting for me, that she's having her first Mother's Day. So, my mother passed away about, maybe, 13 years maybe ago or something. And I asked one of the girls I know up the street the other day, yesterday, how Mother was, and she told me she'd passed away in February. That's really hard when you do that. I don't know, I've done that with a few people. And it's not good when you do that. But you don't know, if you don't know, and I usually do, and I can't understand how come we didn't know after all this time. But anyway, she was a really old, the poor thing, she was in her 90s, and I guess, your body's probably had it bad enough, I guess, I don't know. Some people go past there. Some people are quite fit at that age, really too. Come on, I'm just getting one of these sequins now. It's the last one here to put on, I think. Righto. And this. Go back through the sequins and go over the top of it. You can do that if you're sewing some on. They look good. Well, I think I'm pleased with that. I think that turned out pretty good. That looks really good. And I'm using this really thick thread so it's, you can pull on it and make it nice and firm and cosy. Now here I noticed I've got to put something on top of that because that's lifting up there. I'll just close this, put it away. Oh goodness, I can never get it shut. Oh, got him. Okay, I'll set that in there. Cover that over. I want that to go away. And put something on this here, which could possibly be a button, I suppose. I could put a button on that, I guess, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll just fasten it down. I might just sew it down. I don't know why I didn't do a bit closer to the edge on this. Because I can see I sewed this with this colour thread too, I did. And if I want to put something on there later, over the top of it, I can do that. I don't know what that was. Something moved in here. Come on. This bead needle's crooked. And it takes a lot of doing. This crooked needle. To aim through straight. Rightio. Now, I've got to finish putting those little ones along there. I think I might put something on here or do a bit more stitching. I don't know, I've got to stitch this bit. I've got to put some stitching along this piece here. Right. I don't know if that's going to be long enough. I might have to get another bit. What would it matter if I put this yellow on? It's a bit bright, isn't it? I have to come back over and suck that down a bit better. It's not really goldy colour, is it? I'd rather more this sort of thing. Not so. It's not thick enough. Oh, I know, I've got some. Ah, that was wrong. Anyway, never mind. Where's that other stitches like that? Got those. I'm thinking about that one then, because he's not so bright, is he? Only got a few minutes. I'm just going to do a bit of a stitch down along here. Oh, we just got 6 minutes. So this is really nice. It's beautiful. They were all in little plastic bags. I took them out and put them in the thing because, you know, if you're going to get something out to use it, you don't want to be fiddling around in a plastic bag rattling along. Plus it would have been a bit harder for me to store them as well. So, anyway. I don't do many different stitches on these bits, do I? I think I want to do a feather stitch. This is a bit darker than I thought it was. But I think it's alright. It's not too bright. Well, it doesn't matter, it's what I'm doing. It's what we're doing, eh? So I'm just going to go into the edge of it. This piece of braid to make sure that it's on. And then we'll go over this side. Back in there. I'm watching this story, man, Jeremy. It's a movie. I don't think it's true. I'd be hoping it wasn't. These two people, or the three people, were climbing up the side of this rock face, of this really, really steep rock face, okay? And then the man fell. Of course, he died. One of the girls was his girlfriend, and she was very upset, so I suppose I shouldn't have told you that in case you want to watch it, but anyway, that's not the story really, because the other girl has to finish this one to climb up this tower. I don't know if it's a real place. I think it is a real place. I don't know about it like that. Should have out a bit further, shouldn't I? Anyway, no, it'll be right. I'll do something with it. And the tower is thousands of thousands. It's one of the third highest thing in America. I think it is America. And it's just straight up, and it's made out of metal, of course, and it's got rusty bits on it, and because the story is that they get caught up there. There's a storm coming. I haven't seen much of it. That's as much as I've seen, and I'm going out there and watching in a minute. silly little fools. The one that's going up there doesn't want to go, but she's still going. She don't want to climb up there because she's scared. And whether this was a true story or not, I don't know, but I reckon people would do these things because one of them's doing them for a YouTube channel. It's the first one. So she's going to get more people to look at her. Oh dear, this is a story, I'm sure it is, but anyway, I don't think it's true, but it probably somebody probably got the idea from something they were doing. can't believe that people do that sort of thing. I know a lot of people go climbing up rocks and mountains and things, and I don't mind watching them stories. It's nice to see them get up to the top. But if they don't, it's not a good thing at all. Now, that one's jutting right out there. I'll have to cover him over because I don't want to pull this out. You've got to be careful when you're using these sort of fabrics because they will make big holes. The needle will, and you won't be happy at all because if you've got to take it out. Because I had to do that with something here where I put a flower on it now, and that's okay. You just don't tell anybody, only me and you know. Only me and you know. It's only a tiny little hole, but I didn't want to be putting any more stuff through it and making it the hole bigger, so I covered it over. Oh dear, we got that. We finished that bit. That's good. We just unthreaded. We can thread that back up again. That looks pretty good. I do like that. I'm going to stop this thing because it's going to start screaming at us, and I'm going to have to go, okay? And I'll talk to you later. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like. Bye-bye.